Alright, YouTube. We back, man. We back with a live. You know, it's been a minute. We back with it today, though. Today, all we're gonna be doing is just a lineup. Show you how to do a perfect lineup. I kind of started on the back already. I was on Instagram Live, but switch it over. Let me just, show y'all how to do the perfect lineup. So let's get started. Kind of move the camera over a little bit. And we're just gonna hit up the back of this lineup right here. I kind of already prepped this skin, but when I get to the front, I'm gonna show you how to re-prep the skin, how to do everything all over again. You can see, we're just gonna give them like a little round shape line up in the back. Angle my camera a little bit better for y'all. 1 second, bear with me. Just get it. Alright. We'll kind of angle it. Clean up all the hairs around it.
Before we see how strong and athletic Rocky is, we're going to see how much he eats compared to the average person by having an eating competition.
Alright.
I'm hungry, but there's no way you're going to eat before lunch. So we have two 10,000 calorie pizzas here.
Go just a little bit.
Before Rocky finishes
Put a lot. Just a little bit.
Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint, okay? Guys, come on.
Not that low, but you good. All right, let's move towards the ears. This is part of this new growth, so all we're gonna do is just like kind of comb it down a little bit. All right. And we're just gonna follow that line all the way from the back of his head to the ears. All right. When we do it this side, we're gonna do it to the other side. All right. They say you look like KSI from the back. You on YouTube, so it's like people from all over the street. See, lift the head up a little bit. Now, what my client want, he want kind of keep his sideburns, so we're gonna come all the way down to the sideburns a little bit. You see, come all the way right here. And what I do with the sideburns, I always go all the way down till I can't. And kind of just want to angle it. That way it matches with the front part of the lining. We kind of zoom in so y'all can see a little bit what I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to come all the way down. Even though I'm not going to use these hairs, I'm going to just come all the way down with it. Boom. I'm going to clean up all the hairs around it, the crease and whatever, and boom. That's pretty much it. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And we just clean the hairs up. That's all we doing. All right, we got that out the way. So we're gonna get to the front, the part that y'all like the most. So let's get to it. All right. On the start line, I'm gonna line up one side of the hair. That way y'all can see what we doing to it. I'm gonna prep the skin and show y'all how to prep the skin and everything. And yeah. If y'all new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the notification bell. We get to it. All right. First thing first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of even his hair out on the top. You see it's kind of darker up here. We're gonna kind of just cut it down a little bit so it can make it easier for us to line it. All right, so I'm gonna use my Andy's clipper, level all the way open, and we're just gonna go with the grain. All right, got that out the way. We're gonna hit this side. We're gonna do the same thing, level all the way open. All he getting is just a line up. All right, now notice how. Notice how I'm when I start by not cutting off his lock. What I do is, I normally just start my clipper from the point on when I'm cutting all the way down. Just cut all the way down. That's how I normally do it. That way I'm not interfering with his lock. It's much easier when the client has their hair done. And that way we could just go in and, start cutting. Now that's pretty cool. It's pretty good right there. So we're gonna leave it there. All right. We're gonna kind of see a little spot right here on the end. From the clipper on down, that's what we're gonna be using right there. Wow. So keep his lock safe. That way you know you're not touching it. And boom. It's kind of a little still there, but you can just get it out by keep tapping it. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna leave it like that. And let me set y'all back up on the tripod. All right. Now, just kind of gonna leave it here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prep the skin. We're gonna prep the lineup before we do the lineup. I use is like 99%. This is 99% in this bottle. So, sure. I use this right here, the 99%. Works pretty good. I just pour in this 91% container. Just pour on the alcohol, right? Boom. Not too much. Just apply it on the skin. Same thing on the other side. All right. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some holding spray. I like to use a Tresemme level 5. I think that's the best thing to use when trying to apply some holding spray to your client's skin. So we're just gonna light tap it, not nothing too crazy. All the way across. You don't want to drown the client in a holding spray. And we're just gonna kind of brush it in a little bit, get the hairs to lay down. And that's it. Now, if you feel like you probably added too much, uh, just take it like a little blow dry or whatever you got, something quick, and just, go ahead and go. You're just gonna keep brushing. Normally what I do though, when like they don't have their hair done and it's kind of difficult to separate their hair from the lineup, I just use the comb like this. And I just brush it down, comb it down like that, just like that. And since his hair is already nice and neat and done, I'm just gonna brush it down in the area. And leave the brush. Same thing on the other side. And boom. All right, we about to get towards the lineup part, the part that y'all like the most. And that's pretty much it. Normally you want to just clean your clippers. When you're doing the front lineup, you just go straight in, but that's what I'm just go straight in to do. All right. I feel like the best thing to do is to line a vertical bars up. That way you can kind of get a foundation of what you're going to be lining up. So what we're going to do is we're going to line the vertical bars up. Turn my camera around so y'all can see. All right, we're going to line the vertical bars up. That's the first thing we're going to do. Always keep stepping back, though. Step back, see what you're looking at. All right. Now you can see his hair start from like right about here. So that's the part we're going to actually try to line up. And we're just going to keep it like that. All right. From right about here. All right. Boom. And we're just going to go all the way up so you think the hairline may end. And we're just going to keep it like that. All right. Now you just want to light tap. Make sure you have 0 gap clippers. It makes it much easier. Whatever tools you have, just make sure you have the right tools.
It's wet. You walking on the wet floor.
All right. Now also what I do is I like lining up the C cups as well. So we're gonna start with the point, the highest point from the C cup. And we're just gonna make a nice curve to it. But let's start from the bottom. All right. Start here. Boom. And what I told you from the beginning, how we want the points to match. And we're just gonna keep it nice, not too thick, And we're gonna kind of curve it just a little bit. Retouch up the ear part if you have to touch up. All right. Boom. Now you can kind of see the transition that is coming from the ear all the way down to the bottom of the line. All right. Boom, 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 boom. You want to come out like maybe like half. I see like right here. Another thing too. The second step is we're gonna try to hit the actual vertical ball. and a C cup line. When the part starts, and you can just tap that too as you go. You kind of just want it to connect. You kind of want the both points to kind of meet each other. So I'm gonna keep it curved. Notice how I'm using the corner of the blade. I'm not trying to use like the whole blade to line up. Just the corner of the blade. And you just wanna line up like this. Boom. Not nothing too crazy. And this is a rough draft. This don't, don't have to be the final draft. What we do is, we kind of get a foundation of what we're doing. So we're just gonna keep it. Boom. And there we have it. So whatever we do to one side, you always know we do it to the other. As you can see, we kind of got the vertical bars and the C cups nice and crispy. So we're gonna try to match that with the other side. All right, so you can see his vertical bars coming down from here. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the camera, but we're gonna kind of zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you can see his vertical bars right here. So we're gonna try to match it. All right. Let me show y'all. Let's get to this side. And I can kind of see his vertical bars in person. This makes it a lot easier for me. But you always want to step back. Always step back and see what you working with. So let's hit his vertical bars up again. I see about right there to where the bulk of the hair is pointed. You just want to kind of go at a little slant. You don't want to go up and down with his vertical bars. You want to kind of keep it at a slant, just a slight slant. That way, it won't just look like, it's up and down. Like, I don't know. You kind of want to go at a slant. You want to step back and look at it, see what you're looking at, see if the vertical bars are even. Let me see. Right there. Yeah, so the vertical bars is even. Once you get that part done, and everything else is simple. And another thing I do with the vertical, the C cups, is I come back. You can kind of measure it with your two fingers. Your two fingers meet, then you're right. So I'll say it's about right here. And since I lined this hair up before, I kind of know where the points are from the last time I lined them up. So it's gonna be the same exact thing. Kind of tilt your head a little bit. All right. So it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna start from the bottom. Now you don't have to start from the bottom. You can start from here if you want. If you want to start here, cool. But we're gonna start down here and kind of let our points kind of meet each other. All right. Boom. All right. So we're gonna do the actual C cup area. And we're just gonna kind of tap it as we go. Keep in mind, this is a rough draft lineup. Whatever you do the first time is not gonna be your final look towards the end. And we just want to keep it like this. All right, we're going to step back and see if we even enough. As you can see a little bit, we are even. Vertical bars are even, the C cups are even. So we know we're doing a good job. All right, let me see. Maybe we can try to do as best as we could on the first, I call it the rough draft. Like a paper that you have in the rough draft, final draft. This is the rough draft of our paper right here. So we kind of keep it nice and smooth. And yeah, now the main event, what everybody been waiting on, is the top part, the actual lineup. So we're gonna keep the camera kind of high. We're gonna make it kind of high for y'all, and I'm gonna kind of come down a little bit. That way y'all can see everything. All right. You see everything is pretty much even. Now you always start from the middle. What you're gonna do is always start from the middle and work your way to the left side. I'm left-handed, so I always go from the left to right side. All right. So his hair's all combed out. So I'm gonna start from the middle. All right. Make your first guideline if you don't know where to go. Just go where you think the thickest part of the hair will be. We'll just go from there. All right. So we're gonna go from left to right. All the way across. Hand placement means everything when you're lining up. Hand placement. Notice how my hands never come up. Glide over the foot all the way across. Using the whole blade. So we're going to take our time. We're going to do our rest of the second and first part. We're going to go all the way across. We're on point from our vertical bars. You kind of got sensitive skin, so whatever you tap, you just gotta be very cautious of it. Alright. This is the rough draft, so we're gonna go across on the right side. Same thing. Stop in the middle. Alright. And just go kind of angle it to the other side. Step back, then dive back into it. Always step back and dive into it. And do the kind of best line. Now that's the kind of the rough draft. What's good, Ivo? What's good? All right, so that's kind of like the rough draft. You step back and you see what you're working with. Where you gotta tap next. You see this point right here. I'll kind of come up with a little bit. Always start in the middle. Look over there. Left to right, or right to left. Whatever you feel comfortable with, that's what you're gonna do. Right. You can see his lineup is pretty straight and naturally. Too heavy-handed. Don't be too heavy-handed. All right. All right. Now all I like to do is I comb his head down again and start all over again. This time it's gonna be a little easier. We have a guideline to look at now. And he's just getting a line up. That's all he did. He's just a line up. Don't take your time. You don't want to rush into it. client, he do want enhancements, so we're gonna apply a little bit of enhancements, not too much. I'll show y'all how to do it. This is the fibers, this is what I'm using. X-Fusion. I will try the hair leaves next, but alright. And we're gonna do the same thing to this side. I have a compressor machine that I use for enhancements. You don't want to add just a little bit in there. You know, this will do the work. But, I either use Tune 45 or I have this new stuff called my favorite barber that I use. It works pretty good too. That's what I got in the gun right now. Alright. So to not overspray, what you want to do is kind of see if it's working a little bit. Alright. You want to use your actual card to apply that here. I'm over this a little bit. For the vertical bar, this is what I used to struggle with, and I was like, damn, nobody really teach you how to actually apply the enhancements, especially like when it comes from the vertical bars to the C cup. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick how to use the card. Get your card like this. You're just gonna use this side. That way it's gonna slurp all the way to the kind of fruit. So we're gonna pick our time, see where the pumps are, see where it ends. Like I said, about right there. And we just want to kind of spray this part of the cone. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. All right, move the camera a little bit. All right. Same thing with the vertical bars. Use the card the same way on the other side. Top a little bit too. Take your time when you're going, you want to rush into it. Same thing on the side. Light tap, pick your card up, do it again. Pick your card up, do it again. Oh, that's it. Space to cut up just a little bit. You're gonna add the pencil and the razor, keep everything nice and short. Alright. And what you wanna do is keep your pencil nice and sharpened. So we're just gonna sharpen the pencil first. you come back and sharpen your pencil, you just want to kind of use. This is why I used to struggle with. I still kind of struggle with it with the pencil work. So I'm really not the best at that, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do and how I do it and get it smooth. All right. Use the edge of it. I'm just light tapping it. I don't want to make it too much of a. I don't know how to. I just don't want to make it too much. I'm making it thick. I'm kind of tapping the side. Moving all around. I think that's enough right there. Got one little small. It's like once you use the clipper, it's actually gonna be nice. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. With the camera. And we're gonna do the same exact thing to this side. Alright. Alright, so that's about it right there. You kind of like put it down a little bit, like you raise it and stuff like that, and you can kind of do the same thing. And you go nice and light with it. All the way down. That's all you need. Alright? Now for the front, we're gonna do the same thing. Make sure both of your points meet. You don't want to really pull it. You gotta let it on the line. You know, I'm putting it up on the line, but I'm trying to keep it smooth. Alright? Let me show you on the other side. I want to do it 2 points here. Here and here. We're going to go all the way across. Keep that line all the way across. Nice and soft. Alright. Now, I'm going to take it off the camera, off the tripod, and show y'all. Ouch. Alright, so I'm going to just show y'all how we looking with the pencil added. I'm going to show y'all how we apply it. Alright? So boom. Is this the equivalent to a guy to... Is this the equivalent of a guy using makeup? No, because it's kind of natural. But then again, yeah, I guess you can say that. All the stuff that we have, though, is really just to make the haircut better. Now, he just getting a lineup. That's all he getting, just a lineup, not a haircut. Now, I use just some oil sheen. You don't have to do this. I just use it a little bit. And when you take it off, it's kind of wet a little bit. So what you want to do is clean your clip off. Clean your blade, and then hop straight into it. Now I'm gonna kind of zoom in a little bit so y'all can see what I'm actually about to do. All right? You're gonna start like you line up, pretty much. Just come down with it. Come down. Make it kind of blend in a little bit. You just blend it. You're not really touching the lineup. You're just really just blending your work. That way the lineup can just like pop. Alright. So you're going to kind of do that. Make it blend. Get your vertical board, your two-cut right. That's all we're doing. Making that pop just a little bit. Keep it like that. Another thing too, when you're doing this, always clean your clipper after every like section that you're doing it to. That way the clipper don't get jammed up with product. You want to kind of keep it clean. I'm doing the same thing using the point on my blade. I'm just following that guideline for real. That's it. Follow that guideline. That's pretty smooth. Alright. We're gonna do the same thing over here to the other side. And that's pretty much it. I might just work, you know. That's pretty much it. Just smooth, back to the guideline. You just want to stay under the line. You don't really want to touch the line. You kind of want to stick under it a little bit. I just kind of like I'm shading when I'm drawing. I'm just kind of, you know, outside. Clean your clip off. Do the same thing to the seat cup. Get it out. And you may not get it right the first time, but you know, just keep on over it. Not too much to irritate the client's step back and look at your work, see what you're working with, and I think that's pretty clean. I mentioned before, we got kind of got some sensitive skin, so you don't want to keep putting the clipper in his face like that. All right? So boom. What we're gonna do is be looking back, seeing if everything is nice and even. Let's see what's going on. Step back and look at it. Make sure everything is even. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So let's apply the razor to him. Alright. Come out here with it. Oh, y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit. All right. Now let's hit him with the razor. I'm using mine is the Derbies. I was using the premiums, but we just went ahead and got the original. They work just as good, if not better, than the premiums. Your little razor or whatever, do the job. So let's get it. All right. Get your little brush or whatever to comb the hairs out. All right, and they're nice and even. So let's get it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna raising him up. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it real quick. All right. Again, I start with the vertical bars right here, and I just, you know, kind of pull the skin, but not too much. And just kind of pull it. crispy. Take your time on your razor. Leave a nice deep cut on your client's skin. You see how it's nice and clean. You do the same thing with the vertical balls. For the skin. Pull the razor off. Same thing with the razor. The first time is the rough draft on the razor, and then you want to do it again. Hit them again with it. You don't want to do too much with it. You don't want to kind of be strong-handed, trying to scoop it. You want to kind of glide it. Normally, how I know if my razor work is if you hear it kind of crunching a little bit. It's nice and clean. You can see it nice, crispy. C cups is nice and crispy all the way right here. All right. Now we're going. We got the top part of the line up. I'm gonna sit the camera up high, that way y'all can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna come down with the camera, and y'all can see everything that I'm doing. All right. I'm gonna come across. All right, that's perfect. I'm just gonna pull this skin again. And you don't really want to go like this on the skin. You kind of want to have the blade kind of up a little bit. So let's keep it like this. And just glide across. Just glide across the blade. You can also straighten up the line with the razor too. So it's kind of like my confirmation right there. It's nice and crispy. Straighten on up. All the way across. Same thing with this side. I'll show y'all how we looking. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and you can actually see how crispy this lineup is. Yeah, that's pretty clean. All right, so we're gonna go to this side. We're gonna do the same exact thing. Kind of zoom in a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. You see all my work. We do the same thing. Hit its vertical bars. Pull the skin. Have your comb and your brush. And just kind of glide it across. And this also will make the lineup pop too from the pencil, from doing it with the razor as well. To also help out with the line looking nice and crispy. Okay. And go all the way down. That's it right there. That's it. So boom, let me show y'all the C cup and get on this side. And same thing for this. There's a skin on nothing this way. And on this side of it. And we'll kind of look so well together. C cups and everything. The same thing starting at the bottom of this. And this can come up. When you're doing the curve around the C cups, You kind of just want to use the edge of your blade. Use the top part of this blade right here. Know where your blade at too. Your blade is not all the way out here. It's kind of in just a little bit, as you can see. So you just want to use like the corner of it. Try to hit it a little bit. Know where your blade is at. Just know where your blade is. Right. It took me a while to learn this too. I'm pretty much done with it, man. Like I said, if y'all new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most important, turn on notification bell. Help me get the 500 subs, man. We almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna take him off the tripod. I'll show y'all how we looking. How we looking. Now, what I always do is I always clean the forehead. If any other germs or stuff that may have on it. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the final work. You can zoom all the way in. You can kind of see everything, man. Just keep it nice and clean. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. Make sure you subscribe. Just get my little wipe that I had or whatever. Just want to kind of spray it with some alcohol. Use the other side. All right. Just apply it. Clean his forehead. Not nothing too crazy. And that's it, man. That's how you do a perfect lineup, bro. And y'all want me to do an actual tutorial where you just go back and look at it, even though you can look at this live. Just give me the thumbs up, man, in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help y'all with it, show y'all how we do it. And that's pretty much it, though. This is my work. It's nice and clean. You see it again. You zoom all the way in. This is nice and clean, man. Nice and clean. Yeah. A couple screenshots, man. Y'all subscribe to my channel, bro. Subscribe to my channel. Do the same thing. Got a nice, clean, nice, clean lineup, man. You see, test it out. The camera never lie. So one more time, try to look at it. I think that's pretty clean, though. That's nice and clean. All right. Thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate y'all being here. All right. You gonna raise him back up? All right. I'm gonna get y'all to look at it one more time before we wrap it up. And I'm just gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see everything. All right. Boom. That's pretty much it. You know what you think, bro. Most important is what he think. It's nice and clean. Back. All right. That's it. I'm gonna get your mustache too and everything. All right. All right. All right. Got y'all lined up. Let me see, raise your head up. Hey man, if y'all new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, turn the notification bell. That's it, man. That's how you do a perfect lineup. Like I said, y'all new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, man. Subscribe to my channel. Let me get to 500 subscribers. I would appreciate it. Maybe like 40 away. Let's get it. Show y'all one more time how we looking. Let me know what y'all think, though, man. Y'all be the judge. Let me know what y'all think. How we look, how we look. You want to zoom all the way in? See the work. It's crispy without the enhancements. It's crispy with the enhancements. So, points is dotted. I think that's pretty clean. Y'all be the judge of it. You see the lineup all the way across. It's nice and clean, man. It don't get any better than this. You zoom in on the work. I like to zoom in just in case you get the people that, you know, always using enhancements. And man, my work is actually pretty lethal, bro. So, like I said, if y'all new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the notification bell. We out of here. That's pretty much it. All right, now this is back to school prep. Nice and fresh, you ready to go. Still see it from a distance that it's actually nice, so let's get it. It's good food. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. So WL, let me know what y'all think. So they clean line up or no? They clean line up? It's good, it's good. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so let's get it, man. We got 5 more minutes. It's good. Got it? All right, we should go. Here we go. Appreciate you. All right, man. And we out for the day, man. Thank y'all for joining. If you think you learned something in the chat, make sure you put a W. And we out.